Let's talk a little bit more about the House of Representatives you once led. Did the process of electing a new speaker result in concessions in the powers of the Speaker's office that are going to make it harder to govern?
No, I actually think, and I wouldn't have said this before it happened, but I actually think that the 15 rounds that it took Kevin McCarthy to become Speaker McCarthy actually was good for him. It proved to his conference that he had staying power. Everybody knew a fight was coming. If he'd won on the first round, they'd all been sitting around waiting for the fight. Now they've had the fight, and I think it ended up being unifying in ways that are surprising. Two of the votes the first week were very bipartisan to set up a China committee and to cut off China from our strategic petroleum reserve. On both of those, I think he got a majority of the Democrats to vote with him, something that Pelosi never did with the Republicans. At the same time, I think that the people exaggerate how much he gave up. Look, McCarthy was always going to be weaker than Pelosi because Pelosi ran a dictatorship. Uh, uh, he has about the same level of power I had. Dan Meyer, who's his chief of staff, was my chief of staff. Meyer knows exactly how we operated in the House. I think he's very comfortable that Speaker McCarthy, as long as he has the support of the Republican conference, will be able to be a fully competent speaker in the traditional pre-dictatorship model. He won't be as powerful as Jim Wright tried to be, and he won't be as powerful as Pelosi got to be. But frankly, that's pretty sick. I don't want a speaker to have the level of power that Nancy Pelosi had. That's wrong for America.